Hey guys, welcome back. Today I have swatches to share with you from Pampered Polishes. This is their brand new 101 Dalmatians release. This collection will be going live in the Pampered Polish shop March 12th at noon Eastern Time. They will sell for $12 each. They will be sold individually and not as a set. These polishes will also not be restocked once they sell out. So if you love something, be sure to head on over to the Pampered Polishes shop, which I will have linked in the description box for you down below, at 12 noon on March 12th. So we have 6 beautiful polishes that are inspired from 101 Dalmatians, and why don't we go ahead and get started. The first polish that we're going to have a look at is called 101. And 101 is described as a stark white crelly base with a subtle purple shimmer and a variety of black metallic glitter. This polish had an excellent formula. It went on very smoothly and very evenly. I had no application issues whatsoever. I did start off with a really thin coat for my first coat for some reason, but I finished it off and achieved full opacity with a thicker second coat. If you have a different style of application, you might want to go in for 3, or if your nails are a little bit longer, but I was definitely happy in 2. The glitters come out of the bottle just how you're seeing. I didn't have to do any manipulation. I didn't even have to have the bottle upside down. How they are applying to my nail is just after dipping the brush in the bottle. I was very pleased with it, and I thought it fit its inspiration absolutely perfectly with the different sizes for the dots. This polish was perfectly themed for this collection. I absolutely adored it. It is going to take a little bit of scrubbing to get off because that is glitter and it will dry with a little bit of texture. But there is my final swatch of 101 with a glossy top coat. This next polish is called Deville, and it is described as a clear to black thermal that is loaded with metallic red flakes. This polish had an excellent formula. I do have it swatched here over a neutralizing type of base coat just because my nails are stained yellow from all the swatching and I wanted to give an accurate color representation. I did choose to use 3 coats. I wasn't really sure what you're supposed to do with the black to clear kind of polishes, so I did go in for 3, and I was very, very happy with how the end result was. Those red flakes, I just love them, so packing on a little bit more made me very happy. I actually stopped swatching once I had this one on just because I fell in love with it. I'm not typically a thermal fan, but there's just something about this one. I really, really enjoyed it. The application on it was smooth, easy, absolutely no issues. The thermal was nice and reactive, and those are flakes in there, so it's not going to dry with texture, and it's not going to be difficult for you to remove. So here are my final swatches, and there are quite a few of them that I put in there. I put in all the different states, the cold, the hot, the transition for you to see, and I'll stop yammering so you can just enjoy them. This next polish is called Fools Aren't Born, and Fools Aren't Born is described as a black holographic base with a red shimmer and holographic microflakes. This polish, I'm actually still wearing it right now. I saved it for last. I absolutely adored this one. It had a fantastic formula. It was almost opaque in one coat. If you're probably a better polisher than I am, after probably a few applications, this one will be opaque in one coat. I did choose to go in for 2 just to level out some of the lower spots, and this polish is just so good, and the application and the formula was excellent. No complaints here. The holographic in here is super sparkly. It has that beautiful red flash to it, which unfortunately I wasn't really able to capture on camera, but it is definitely there in person. Can't say enough good about this polish. This one is probably my absolute favorite from the collection, although this collection did have quite a few. The removal on this is going to be easy because there's nothing in it but hollow, and it is not going to dry with any texture. The next polish that we're going to have a look at is Roadster. Roadster is described as a brick red cream with matte black flakes. This polish had an excellent formula. It went on very smoothly and very evenly. This is another one like the last one that we looked at that was so close to being opaque in one coat, but wasn't quite there yet, so I did go in for 2 to round it out and cover up any of the lower spots. The black flakes that are in there might dry with a little bit of texture, so you're going to want to go in with a nice thick glossy top coat to get it nice and shiny for you, but the formula on it was excellent, very easy to work with. There was no application issues that I had. This polish didn't give me any staining, but your results may vary. It is highly pigmented, so I would suggest going in with a base coat just to be careful. And it didn't give me any kind of difficulty to remove. So here's my final swatch of a Roadster with 2 coats and a glossy top coat. The next polish that we're going to look at is Seeing Spots, and it is described as a clear-based Aurora topper that goes from red to green and is packed with black hex glitters. I have it shown for you here swatched in 1 coat over a navy blue cream. The application on this was smooth and easily. It spread out nice and evenly. The Aurora shimmer left a beautiful application. There was no spots that were missing it. It applied like a dream. The little black hex glitters might give you a little bit of difficulty to remove, but overall, really, I didn't think it was bad at all. I don't even really remember thinking about the removal at all, but since they're glitter, I'm assuming they might give you a little bit of resistance, but since it's a topper, it's definitely much less. It might dry with a little bit of texture, but nothing that 1 coat of a glossy top coat won't seal up for you. And there you have Seeing Spots in 1 coat over a navy blue cream. And last up for today, we have Where Are the Furs? It's described as a smoky gray holographic base with a hint of red to gold to green ghost flakes. This polish had an excellent formula. It went on very smoothly, very evenly. It stayed exactly where I put it. It was a little bit thinner than, say, the black one or the red one, but it was definitely opaque for me in just 2 coats. The formula was extremely easy to work with. No surprise there. Pampered Polishes always has such a wonderful formula. I didn't have any difficulty removing this, and it's not going to dry with any kind of texture. So here is my final swatch of Where Are the Furs with 2 coats and a glossy top coat. And the holographic sparkle on here, along with the black one, it's so, like, it's kind of dainty, but it's also very, very sparkly in the same time. I don't really know how to describe it, but I really love these 2 holographics in this collection. Alright guys, that wraps up the brand new 101 Dalmatians collection from Pampered Polishes, which is releasing March 12th at noon Eastern in her shop. I will have all the information along with the links that you're going to need in the description box down below. If you have any questions, please leave me a comment and I will be sure to do my best to get the answer for you. Otherwise, thank you so very much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye guys.